Understanding VxLAN. VxLAN, or Virtual Extensible LAN, is a network virtualization technology used in large cloud computing deployments. It allows for the creation of virtual or logical networks that can span across physical network infrastructure. VxLAN encapsulates Layer 2 Ethernet frames within Layer 3 IP packets using UDP, User Datagram Protocol, as the transport protocol over the physical data center network. VxLAN deployment in a wireless network between VMware and Fortinet firewall. In a wireless network deployment between VMware and a Fortinet firewall, VxLAN can be used to provide efficient and scalable Layer 2, Layer 3 network connectivity. Here's an analogy to help understand how VxLAN works in this scenario. Analogy: apartment building. In a wireless network, each VxLAN can be compared to an individual unit in an apartment building. Each apartment is a separate private dwelling within a common structure, just as each VxLAN is a discrete private network segment within a shared physical network. The virtual switches of the hypervisors, such as VMware's ESXi or Microsoft's Hyper-V, act as the apartments in this analogy. These hypervisors use virtual switches, and some of them support VxLAN. The hardware VTEP VxLAN tunnel point acts as a router, switch, or firewall that supports VxLAN. It combines a regular VLAN and VxLAN segment into a single Layer 2 domain, similar to how a gateway combines different apartments into a single building. VxLAN deployment in a telecom network: IP core, metro core, and data center. In a telecom network, VxLAN can be deployed in various locations, such as the IP core, metro core, and data center. Here's an analogy to help understand when and where VxLAN should be deployed in these scenarios. Analogy: city infrastructure. In a telecom network, the IP core, metro core, and data center can be compared to different parts of a city's infrastructure. The IP core can be seen as the backbone of the city, connecting different neighborhoods and providing high-speed connectivity. Deploying VxLAN in the IP core allows for the extension of Layer 2 segments over the underlying network infrastructure, enabling workload placement across physical pods in the data center. The metro core can be compared to the main roads and highways within the city, connecting different areas. VxLAN deployment in the metro core can provide VLAN flexibility in multi-tenant segments, allowing for the seamless stitching together of a VPN that spans both an IP-based network overlay and an MPLS VPN. The data center can be seen as the central hub of the city, where various services and resources are located. VxLAN deployment in the data center enables the creation of virtual networks that span across physical infrastructure, providing scalability and flexibility. It's important to note that the specific deployment of VxLAN in a telecom network will depend on the network architecture, requirements, and goals of the organization. I hope these analogies help you understand how VxLAN works and how it can be deployed in wireless and telecom networks. Let me know if you have any further questions.